And now it's time for the top two teams of the Hot Stove League 2010. Yeah. Here we go. Currently, the second team in the standings is Chris Fabio. Chris Fabio, although his record is not the second best, he is his division leader, and that places him in second place. If we look at his team real quick, um, you know, power and speed, A-Rod Reyes, David Wright, Brian McCann, Carl Crawford, Ike Davis having a good year as a rookie, Vlad Guerrero, amazing year out in Texas. We look at his pitching. Fabio does what's called streaming, which is he picks up the starting pitchers for the day, and he starts them. So his starters are ragtag guys, but he's also got some good quality aces: Jared Weaver, John Danks. Um, but he'll pick up guys that are hot. Start them. Matt Cain's been pretty good. His closers, ragtag guys: Contreras, Matt Thornton, Kevin Gregg having a good year. Uh, Francisco Rodriguez, pretty good year for the Mets so far. Um, Chris has not won yet, but he's come in second a few times. He always puts out a good team, and that's why he's in second right now. We look at the team stats. We look at the weekly things for Chris, and we see that hitting wise, he's a 500 team except for stolen bases, where he's a perfect 4-0 so far with 3 ties, but a 500 hitting team. So we look at the pitching, and we see because he streams pitchers, he gets losses. So he's 1-6 there, 1-6 in WHIP, but 6-1 in strikeouts, and then he's above average in wins, and then 500 in the other categories. But ups and downs for Chris's team, but it's definitely another strong team for him, and he's mixing some wins and losses there, but he's definitely a strong team. Always puts out a good team, make the playoffs most likely, but it's going to be a race, but we'll see. And now we go on to the number one team. Currently, the number one team in the Hot Stove League, carrying a league best 43-35 record, winner of the inaugural season, my team. That's right. Although it seems like I'm boasting, a little showboating, whatever, my team is in first. So we're playing for this year and next year. I have some good starter. I have some good players for now, and then some keepers next year. But I have some pretty good guys: Chase Utley, Ryan Zimmerman, Elvis Andrus, a lot of steals this year. Billy Butler, great average. Zobrist coming on. Justin Upton's having a pretty good year. Gardner having a nice year. Jason Hayward, outfielder of the future. Granderson not having a great year. Really hit Pater with Ethier. He's injured right now, but he was Triple Crown leader when he was healthy. Pitching wise, spent a high pick on Roy Halladay, King Felix. Tough year so far. Matt Latos, big pickup for me. Brett Anderson coming off the DL. Phil Hughes was a nice pickup. I really tried to go for some top end starters. It's been a little bit rocky the last few weeks pitching wise. I've had some tough starts. Ricky Nolasco getting lit up a little bit. My closer's not doing that great. Right now I have Billy Wagner, Jonathan Broxton, John Roush just got a loss. Whatever. Injuries have really plagued my team. They're just getting back to being healthy, but it's really devastated me. But despite me being 3-4 going into week 8, I'm still in first place thanks to a shutout. The second one of the season. First one was by Eric Nieberg over Chris O'Leary in week 1, and then I shut out Chris Fabio. We looked at the head-to-head stats. We see my team has really struggled. My team has really struggled in the weekly things hitting wise. Really, The only above 500 I'm in is stolen bases and on base percentage. But if we look at the totals, I've been actually kind of unlucky because I'm second in runs despite being under 500, and third in hits being under 500, and first in home runs, middle of pack in RBIs, middle of pack in stolen bases, but first in OPS despite being under 500. Been tough for me. Pitching wise, win loss. This is where my team has really been carrying me. 5-2 in Ks, 5-2 in ERA, and 6-1 in WHIP, 4-2 in wins. So that's where my strength lays. What lays is with the pitching. But so there we go. There's the quick review. I'm gonna give you my last minute thoughts of what I think for the remainder of the season. Real quick, and then we're gonna wrap it up. You can see this on YouTube or Facebook. But my real quick predictions are, I believe that right now, as it lays, my team, the 4 teams will make the playoffs will be me, Eric Meberg. It'll be a toss-up between Timmy and Chris O'Leary and Dan Barone for a spot, and then the 4th spot will go between either of those teams and then Chris DeFabio's team. Chris Longo's team, it's tough for him to be a contender until he gets some more hitting power. And I don't really see Sean being too much of a factor, but maybe he'll knock someone out, maybe he'll make a run, but anything's possible. It's baseball, anything can happen. It's only 8 weeks in the season, so we'll see. But last thing I'm gonna put out is better go to the game, varsity baseball game Tuesday versus Briarcliff at Pace. Better be there, root us on, kick shit out of Briarcliff. Go on to section finals. Should be a great game, but hopefully we will kick the crap out of those guys. And that is all I have. Good night.